Mr. Mahesh Rajendran, 94 MNP, General Manager, Smart City Solutions, IBM India. I request Viswanathan to shawl Mr. Mahesh and our President to give a memento. You are given a 10 minutes, a long time. You can start your presentation.
Good morning, everyone. I am Mahesh Rajendran, 94 MNP, working for IBM India, responsible for Smart Cities business. So the time given to me is very short, so let me quickly run through. First, set the context for, you have been hearing about smarter cities for a while after the Prime Minister has announced 100 smarter cities. So why? First of all, why do we need smarter cities? The simple reason being the world is urbanizing very rapidly. If you look at some of the data, by 2030, Mumbai will be bigger than Malaysia in terms of population. People are migrating from rural areas to the cities. So we are not equipped to provide all the services to that kind of rapid urbanization. So we have to leverage the information technology and the IT components like sensors to provide services to the citizens. And one more data is Kolkata will be bigger than Australia in 2030. In terms of population. So Delhi will be bigger than Saudi Arabia. So same with vehicles, number of houses, the water connections, power connections. The demand is going to be huge. So how we are going to cope up with that is a billion-dollar question. So city requires innovative approaches. So that is how the whole concept of smarter cities have come. So basically what is smarter cities? If you really take India as an example, all our government departments are disconnected. Disconnected in the sense, I'll use the same example wherever I go. Take digging the road. For example, the corporation will come and dig the road in January for some work. Then they will just relay the road. In March, water department will come and dig the road for the work and relay the road. And again, electricity, TNEB will come and dig the road. So, which is not an effective way of doing things. That's simply because they are not interconnected. So, the whole purpose of smarter city is connecting all those government departments. If you really look at it, using the the IT platform, so that all the governments. So one proposal of digging the road is initiated in the corporation department. The same thing will flash in all other departments, so that they can coordinate and do things at the convenient place rather than digging at multiple at different points. To these. Okay, so this is the key slide. So this is the concept of smarter cities. Smarter cities is based on 3 I's. Instrumented. So instrumented is where most of you would be interested. That is where the OEMs, like the camera manufacturers, IoT sensor manufacturers, kiosk manufacturers, so all those people will be interested in this. This is where the huge businesses. And out of the 100 smarter cities, hardly 3-4 cities have started implementing the smarter cities business. So imagine that another 97 smarter cities are going to be implement in India in the next 5-6 years. The amount of business for all the OEMs is huge if you engage with the right authorities now. And the interconnected is nothing but various department will be implementing the smarter city solution, connecting all those interconnecting all those investments rather than duplicating. For example, if police department is implementing 1,000 cameras across the city, the same can be used by the corporation or the other department to monitor their assets. So that is what we call it as, interconnecting all those investments. And this is the intelligent. The third eye is the IT part, where, I come from. I'll be more interested in, which will give real-time information to the executives. So as of now, if you really look at it, the officer in the field will assess the situation and give a call, the situational report to his immediate boss, and then his boss, and then his boss. So finally, it goes to the head of the department. Before he takes a decision, it will be delayed. But with the concept of smart city solution, so anybody, like even the chief minister or chief secretary or head of the business, will get a real-time information of what is happening in the field, so that they will be able to take a informed decision. So that is the third eye is all about. So if you could, definitely all the people sitting in this room will be able to relate to themselves, so which eye they belong to. Most of the smarter cities business, so 80% of the revenue, minimum any smarter cities business will be in the range of 50 to 60 crores, minimum. I'm talking about 50 crores. So out of which 70% will be the EPC and the OEMs, instrumentation business. So you can think about, where you want to fit in. So I'll give a couple of, use cases, how smarter cities looks like. For example, take smarter water. See, this is the typical scenario. Why do we need smarter cities? So this is the problem. So when it rains, if the manhole is blocked, the water will leak. So once the water leaks, transportation will be affected. So it's all nuisance, right? So how do we, what is the solution? The solution is removing the blockage. So after the water leaks, so which is more of a reactive decision, so which is not good. So what the smarter solution is, remove the blockage before it rains. So how do we remove the blockage? How do we know there is a blockage? So that is where, your instrumentation, your three eyes will play a picture. So what do we do? Step number one, in the manhole, I'm going to fit a sensor. The sensor, and I also have the GIS map of my entire pipe network. And I also have my maintenance truck work schedule. This sensor will measure the flow, the speed of the water, the height of the water. So this will give, if you look at it, this sensor, this is a sensor with intelligent, this manhole will have the intelligent sensor, and same this one. So if you look at it, there is a blockage. The water, for example, it is 1 meter here. So the water is flowing in this direction, left to right. So here also it should be 1 meter, but due to a blockage, so the water level will be risen. So this will send a message to the command and control center. We call a command and control center. The manhole A, the height of the water is 1 meter, but at manhole B, it is 2 meters. So there is some block in between these two. So before it rains, you can send your people and remove the blockage. So that, so this is how the command and control center, for example, the CMW SSB here in Chennai. So they will be able to see this heat map. If there is a blockage, there will be alert blinking. So officers can take action. So this is one of the examples of, this is a smarter solution. So we call it a smarter water. So how did we do it? So as I said, instrumented, someone was saying that they are manufacturing IoT sensors out. So they will be interested in this business. Interconnected is, connecting with the GIS map and all other assets. And intelligent is what you see in the command and control center. So that's the 3I concept mapped to the smarter water solution. I'll just use in smarter transportation. So smarter transportation, typically, this project was, the tender was floated by Tamil Nadu government 5 years back, but due to some reasons, it didn't kick off. implementing ANPR cameras. ANPR cameras. Okay, ANPR camera stands for automatic number plate recognition. So at every signal there will be ANPR cameras, automatic camera, which will process all the number plate which is connected to the RTO database. So if anyone violate the traffic signal, it will capture the number plate and check with the RTO database and send a challan to your place. So I need not put 300, 400 constables in all those traffic junction. So this is one of the, this one for smarter transportation. So video analytics is involved in that. Someone has, for example, someone, kept a suitcase, suspected, luggage is lying in one of the busy junctions. So the video will automatically send a message to the nearest police station saying that there is an unattended suspicious luggage here, so please go and address it. So these are some of the smartest things what the equipments will do rather than people are managing all those streets. So these are the various components, the instrumentation, like cameras and managing those cameras, variable message signs, handheld device. So there are huge business opportunities for the people who are in this kind of business. Okay, the last one, let me see, this is one of the examples of they can also count the number of people, abandoned a package, and then the railway station, if you keep that, if someone keep the luggage, it's unattended, it will send a message to the police officer. If anyone is crossing the track, it will send a message to the station master or the RPF saying that hey, someone is there, just go and evict him. This is all done automatically. We don't need any people intrusion here. Okay, let me not talk about, okay. So this is more of, which will be more useful for this is fully IT savvy, what we can do for the corporation, Chennai Corporation. All your departments are connected. So as soon as the corporation commissioner or the mayor comes to the office, or not only from office, even from the handheld device, these are the different departments which comes under the corporation. So the early morning, when the mayor or corporation commissioner wakes up and logs into the system, he or she knows where he should focus on, because if it is green means these are all functioning normally. If it is red, that needs its attention. So he can call the officer and take a note of it, take some action. So this can be used for business people like you also. So you can have a similar dashboard like this, connecting of various departments. So you don't have to call your divisional engineers or the concerned department heads to know what is happening. This dashboard will give you how your factory is functioning. So if you click this button, if they know that that there is a problem, if he clicks this, that will take him to road maps, the map here, and tells that what exactly the problem is, and will give a clean notification. So what really is delaying the reason for this red. So these are some of the things what smarter cities will do to make the city smarter. You all understand, or it's too technical? Huh? Oh, okay, good. So that's about it. I just want to give a glimpse of what smarter cities is all about. So what are the business opportunities for the people in this room? Basically, more opportunity for the EPC and the OEMs than the IT people here. So even in that 130 crore business in Chennai intelligent traffic management system, hardly 15 crores or 20 crores for IT, networking and solution. So the rest 100 crores went to the EPC. So you can, if you do some, if you go to MOUD, .gov.in. You know what are the smarter cities proposal and what stage, so you can engage with them and able to map where where your place, and all the best. Thanks.